at KD turning 34 years old in September, Mad Dog,
Yep.
I'm curious to see, having 4 years left on his career, on the back end of his career,
Yep.
how long he will be willing to sit and not play before you start thinking about, I only have so many years left to play this game. How much Tsai would play that game with Kevin Durant? Because if Kevin Durant chooses not to play, he'll be in void of his contract. Sure, that will lead to issues with your team, issues to what you're, overall, what you're doing with your team as far as winning championships and for the fan base and things of that sort. But how much longer KD will be willing to sit, understanding that 4 years left takes him to 37 years old, 38 years old. How much more left do you have in your career if Josiah is willing to play that game? I would probably bet that KD would probably choose to play before it could be said and done.
Yeah, listen, I hope Joe does play that game. I am so down on Durant, and I think the fans are too. He signed a 4-year, $193 million contract last year. Contract should be binding. There wasn't any trade issues in there. He also said after they got swept by the Celtics, Nash should come back, that he liked Nash. So from that standpoint, now he doesn't like him. I'm so sick of listening to Durant. He left Oklahoma City when he couldn't beat Golden State. Then he left Curry to hitch his wagon to Kyrie Irving, which made no sense at all. And now the first sign of trouble, he wants out again? Oh, come on, please. You signed a $193 million 4-year guaranteed contract. You can't sit there. He wanted Atkinson gone. If now they want Nash out, why did they fire Atkinson, the two of them? That, of course, is Irving. And because they went to Marks, get Atkinson out of here. I don't want to play for him. So right out of the gate, now they get a second coach. They already got one coach. Now we give him a second coach. Listen, Jay, I know he's great. I know once the season starts, we'll enjoy watching him play. He's a wonderful player. Mr. Canty, you too. But as far as
Chris isn't in this block, guys.
Oh, he's not. I'm sorry, just Jay
and
and I. As far as his just behavior with this contract and what he has done, it's a complete disgrace. And I'm telling you right now, I talk to those Net fans. You live here. You know that. They're fed up with him. We know how great he is.
All right.
You know how great he is, but we're fed up.
He did endure a lot last season with everything that went on with Kyrie Irving part-time. And he was...
Well, that's his fault. He shouldn't have signed up with Kyrie to begin with.
We couldn't have predicted those circumstances in a pandemic and all of that, and that he was going to be a part-time Kyrie. You cannot put that on him. And then as far as the one other thing I just want to add, as far as when he went to Golden State, he was killed for that move.
And he should have been.
A super team. So then he was trying to change that narrative and saying, no, I'm going to do it now with my team. So I don't think we can knock him for leaving.
Why? But he joined Kyrie. Why join Kyrie Irving? He could have joined somebody else. Why join Kyrie?
Because he's an incredible player. He's an incredible player. I mean, Stephen A's made that same argument.
Molly would have a point if Kyrie wasn't missing games before the pandemic. Kyrie has found excuses to miss games for years, since his Boston days. The only time Kyrie has actually ever showed up to work was in Cleveland, and that was because he was with LeBron James, and they had title hopes every year. Now, Kyrie doesn't show up to work, and KD decides, hey, I want to trust that guy, and then we're supposed to feel bad for him when things don't work out. We're supposed to be like, oh, poor KD. It's not like Golden State, where they were 73-9 before you even got there, and now you don't have Steph, Clay, and Draymond on your team. How are you supposed to function? I mean, it's not like LeBron James has had to carry teams the past 10 years. Giannis has had to carry the Bucks. Jimmy Butler has had to carry the Heat. Devin Booker had to carry the Suns. It comes with the territory. If you're the leader and best player on your team, you have to go through adversity, and you might have to carry the team sometimes. So I don't know why we're supposed to feel bad for him. He played with Steph, won his championships, and now he has to do it on his own, just like everybody else. But let me know in the comments what you guys think. That is all I have for this video. Leave a like if you enjoyed it, and subscribe for more NBA content just like this. And I will see you in the next upload.